Hi, this is JP from Northern Lights over Arkham. Welcome to another playthrough video. This time we are continuing our limited carpool campaign playthrough of the Edge of the Earth with Kymani. And we are simulating a current environment of a card pool for our investigator deck. So I will be only using cards from the revised core set and the three latest campaign expansion cycles, so the Edge of the Earth, Scarlet Keys and the Feast of Hemlock Vale. So this might not be the optimal deck if you have the whole card pool, but this is just to demonstrate how the current environment will function when it comes out maybe in 2026. But we don't know exactly when the current mode will come out or be in use, but this is just to try it out before it comes out, so to speak. But yeah, let's get into the upgrades real fast. So I won't be posting a deck list. The deck list you can find in the video description with the upgrades, but I'll go through that. I upgraded one Thieves Kit, both of the English Bulldog weapons. I added one Lockpicks level 1 to the deck and also one Ion Chart level 1, and to make room for those cards I removed both of the heavy furs. But yeah, we have set up the scenario here. In the interlude and the prelude of this scenario we had to make some choices, and I'll just go through them briefly. So we talked to Kensler. So Kensler is sharing her research with you. Cookie gave us one extra experience. We scouted the mountain pass and we got +3 resources into our resource pool. And what those did is that we would have halved the number of clues on the starting location, but it's already one, so it didn't make a difference. Then because we didn't have the sleigh and the one ally or the partner, we had to add one frost token to the chaos bag, and the scenario also added one elder thing token into the chaos bag. And we had a choice to take a physical trauma or add another frost token, so I decided to take one physical trauma to Kymani so that we don't get overwhelmed with the frost tokens. We have the dynamite and green soapstone here at the starting location, and everything is set up, so without further delay, let's get started. Okay, so we are ready to start. So the object here is to get to the summit. So we have a Forbidden Peaks agenda. First, after you move to a location, return all of your clues to the token pool 6 Doom threshold. Ascend the mountain. Action, take control of an expedition asset at your location. Objective, get to the top of the mountain. If each undefeated investigator has resigned, advance. And the locations are adjacent. So we are on the 0 level, then we have 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Some things will get harder the up more up the hill we are. So we had one Tekalili in our deck at the start of the scenario. We'll see if that comes up, but we'll draw our opening hand. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ion Chart, Scout Ahead, Backstab, Disguise, Fox Mask. Okay, well, I think we need some investigative tools. The Fox Mask is too good to not have. I'll try to find a lockpicks or something else. Not looking good. So I think we will be trying to find some way to investigate before we can get out of this location. So this is a victory 1 point location, so we probably want to get the clue out of here. So the text doesn't matter. So after you move to a rocky ledge from a location below it, shuffle the top card of the Tekelili deck into your deck without looking at it, but this is the bottommost location, so that doesn't affect us at all. Okay, well, this is a crappy hand to start with, but it is what it is. I'll play the Fox Mask, draw a card. It is a Tekelili, lose 2 resources. This is an awful start, but let's see. At least that Tekelili is now out of our deck. Then I will, last action, draw. Oh my god, we got the Haunted. Okay, well, it is what it is, but that's the first round. No enemies will go to upkeep. We draw a card, gain a resource, another scout ahead. That's utterly useless at the moment. So that is because you cannot enter this location unless all the clues on the location directly below it have been discovered. So we need to get this clue so that we can get going. But that is that round. Let's go to the next round. We add a clue. First encounter card is Ice Shaft. Well, at least we have tools to pass that. I'm just going to use the scout ahead for this to go 4 up. Let's not try to take a lot of damage right away. I'm actually 3 up because I have the Haunted in play. Cultist is -1. If you fail, move to the location directly below you. We pass, so that's okay. Okie dokie. And well, I'm keep on digging for something to do. We get a British Bulldog. Another British Bulldog who shuffled this deck. Last action, lockpicks finally. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 cards in hand. That's okay. Now we have something to work with. And that is our turn. No enemies will go to upkeep. Fast rounds here. So we draw a card. We have 8 cards in hand and gain a resource. So that is that round. Let's go to the next round. We add another Doom. Encounter card is Through the Ice. Attached to the nearest location without copy of Through the Ice attached. As an additional cost for you to enter or leave attached location, except by scenario card effect, test agility 2. If you fail, cancel the effects of the move, take 1 damage and 1 horror, and discard Through the Ice. Hopefully that doesn't affect us that much, but at least we didn't have to deal with anything more severe. First action, we will play the lockpicks. Second action, we will investigate with the lockpicks. And just so that I have a better chance in succeeding, I don't need 2 elusives, so I will commit elusive to the test. So it will be +2, so I'm 6, 8 versus 4 with the lockpicks. -1, we don't break a lockpick, we get the clue. Last action, I will pick up the dynamite. And that is my turn. No enemies will go to upkeep. Thieves Kit. Well, finally. And we gain a resource. And that is that round. Let's go to the next round. We add a Doom. 3 of 6. Encounter card is Polar Vortex. Attached to your location. When you end your turn at attached location, each card you control with health takes 1 direct damage. At the end of the round, discard Polar Vortex. We need to get out of here. So first action, we'll grab this. Second action, we'll move to here. We find the narrow ridge. 2 shroud 2 clues forced after you move to narrow ridge from a location below it. Take 1 horror. Oh yeah, one thing I forgot to do was to bring a partner, and I'm keeping the same one. So yeah, adding it a bit late here, but it is what it is. So we have Professor William Dyer here to help us with the horror mitigation. I will be probably always using him. Okay, last action. We will use the lockpicks to investigate. I am 6 versus 2. I think that's good enough. We are 4 up. Nothing is -5 at the moment. -3. So we break 1 lockpick, but we get the clue. That's okay. End of the round. Oh yeah, we had to test agility 2, and let's say I'll commit light-footed to the test, and 1 charge from the fox mask to be 7 versus 2. I don't need to commit the light-footed, so 6 versus 2 for the movement. -1. Okay, so that's okay. But yeah, this goes away at the end of the round. This stays here. And that is our turn. No enemies will go to upkeep. We draw guts and we gain a resource. That is that round. Let's go to the next round. We add another do. Encounter card is Ice Shaft. Okay, so I'm testing 4 versus 3. For this test, I think I will use Quick Getaway to be 6 versus 3. -2, we pass. We don't take any damage. Okay, first action. Actually, this Haunted is starting to bug me, so I'll get rid of it with double action. Last action, I will investigate with the lockpicks. We are 7 versus 2. Oh yeah, and when I entered this location, I forgot to take the horror, but I'll add it now. Okay, 7 versus 2. Auto fail. We break a lockpick. That's a bummer. But that's Arkham for you. Now enemies will go to upkeep. We draw Eon Charge, gain a resource. That is that round. Let's go to the next round. We add another Doom. 5 of 6. Encounter card is Nightmarish Vapors. Revelation, you must either choose 1, lose 2 actions, shuffle the top 2 cards of the Tekelili deck into your deck without looking at them. I will take the Tekelilis any day. They're not that bad, and I'm prepared to handle them. So we have 2 Tekelilis now in the deck, so that's not too bad. Okay. Okay, well, first action. I'm actually going to play a British Bulldog just in case. We haven't seen an enemy yet, but I think our luck will run out sooner or later. Second action, we will investigate using the lockpicks. Hopefully we succeed. 7 versus 2. It is another auto fail, as I said. Yeah, that was my second action. So the lockpicks break. Goodbye lockpicks. Unfortunately, we didn't get any clues with those. But now I will play the Thieves Kit. So I have a better chance to investigate now that I lost the lockpicks. Oh well, Next round we'll try to get the clue and get moving. And no enemies, we'll go to upkeep, we draw, quick getaway, and gain a resource. That is that round. Really quick turns now, so that is that round. Let's go to the next round. We add a doom, so the agenda advances. I think playing the British Bulldog was a good idea right about now. So, put the set-aside terror of the stars enemy into play at the highest level location with one or more investigators. Each investigator at that location loses control of all expedition assets and places them at their location. Read scenario interlude tragedy strike in the campaign guide. Okay, well, we drop these here. We get terror from the stars. So it is fight X, 6 health and 2 X evade, and the X is the level of your location to a minimum of 1. It is 1. That's good. Force at the end of the round, move all investigators at terror of the stars location to the location directly below it. We probably want to avoid going down the hill. Then we read the scenario interlude, so basically we will find the surviving expedition members, including the chosen currently under the investigator's control, who do not have a checkmark drawn next to their name in the expedition guide, expedition team section of the campaign log, and choose one of them at random. There are no such expedition. If there are no such expedition members, skip the rest of this interlude, but we have plenty to lose. Okay, we'll shuffle these and see who gets to bite the dust. I'm hoping it's Cookie, because Cookie will deal a couple of damage. So that looks good. Okay, well, we lost Ellsworth. That is a shame. Here is my pile of dead expedition members. So we put Dyer back into play. And that is that. So I will mark that Ellsworth was killed. Now we have 3 dead expedition partners, but we still have 6 left, so it's okay. Then we will draw the encounter card for this round. Well, of course, when it rains, it pours. Constricting Elder Thing Hunter. Access the level of your location to a minimum of 1. While Constricting Elder Thing is engaged with you, you cannot move 2 locations above your location. Okay, well, I think we will just kill off the Terror of the Stars this round. Worry about the Constricting Elder Thing next round. So I will start my turn by fighting with the British Bulldog against the Terror of the Stars. We are fighting 5 versus 1. Frost token and a 0, so that's okay. We deal 2 damage. Second action, we will fight the Terror of the Stars. -2, we deal 2 damage. Last action of the round, we will fight with the British Bulldog against the Terror of the Stars. -1. That enemy is defeated. That will take off some of the pressure from the rest of the scenario. Unfortunately, this other enemy will hit us for 2 horror and 1 damage, but we can take it. We have Professor Dyer to heal us, so we'll go to upkeep, we draw guts and gain a resource. We also have the other British Bulldog, but I think we will just evade this guy and defeat it. Or discard it next round. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 cards in hand. Still within our hand limit. So that is that round. Let's go to the next round. We add a Doom. Encounter card is Snowfall. Place 2 clues on your location from the token pool. Well, that sucks. Well, we are not moving in a right away either way, so first action we will evade this enemy. We are 5 versus 2. I will go I'll save that for the other evasion test. So actually I don't think we need that, so we'll go 6 versus 2. It is a cultist, we succeed, and that enemy is evaded. We will free engage it and evade again. And now I'll use the Fox Mask. 7 versus 2. Frost token. -1. That's okay. We discard this enemy. Last action. We will play another British Bulldog. Just to be prepared for more enemies, which probably will come now that we defeated everything. Okay, no enemies will go to upkeep. We draw another backstab and gain a resource. That is that round. Let's go to the next round. We add another Doom. 2 of 8. Encounter card is another enemy. Okay, we are really getting bogged down with these enemies here, so let's see. After Elder Thing Scavengering attacks you, discard the top 3 cards of your deck, draw each weakness discarded this way. I don't want that, but I think I'm going to just evade. And I will use... I will use the quick getaway to evade 7 versus 3. Auto fail. That sucks. Okay, that sucks really bad. Evading 5 versus 3. Frost token. Zero. Okay, well, that is at least evaded. I think we need to try and evade and not defeat this, or should we? Yeah, we'll defeat this enemy, or at least try. Yeah, I'm using the elusive to boost my evade to 6. 6 versus... oh. So we need to succeed at least by 3. And we are evading 6, 7, 8 versus 3. It's possible. 0. Okay, thank God that enemy is discarded. And that's our turn. We're not making any progress here. So that is that round. We draw a card, another fox mask, and gain a resource. That is that round. Let's go to the next round. Okay, we add a doom. Encounter card is Glimpse of the Unspeakable. Draw the top card of the Tekka-Lily deck and resolve its effects. Shuffle it into any investigator's deck instead of placing it at the bottom of the Tekka-Lily deck. We get this one. Discard one card at random from your hand. That sucks, but it's not the worst that can happen. Finally, we get to investigate this round, so let's first discard one card at random from our hand. Okay, it's the other fox mask, so that's no biggie. Okay, first action, investigating with the Thieves' Kit, so 5 versus 2. Minus 4 if you fail the nearest Elder Thing enemy moves. Well, we fail, but yeah, okay. I'm just grabbing these and hopefully getting something done next round, but that's my turn. So we fail and nothing happened, but we'll draw a card, disguise, and gain a resource. That is that round. Let's go to the next round. We add a doom, 4 of 8. Encounter card is Nightmares, Vapors. We shuffle top 2 cards of the Tekka-Lily deck. We don't have time to lose any actions. Okay, now we are starting to get overwhelmed with the Tekka-Lily, so hopefully we can get rid of those at some point, but not now. Okay, let's continue investigating. I will discard this disguise and use the Thieves' Kit to investigate. 6 versus 2. Minus 1, we'll gain a resource. We'll get a clue. Oh yeah, we lost this clue when we moved here. No, we didn't. We added two clues there. Second action, investigate again. I'll use the Eon chart. We basically have that for the extra movement or evading, but we don't have a lot of ways to move without clearing the clues, so now we need to get the clues. So Elder Sign, well, change of pace there. Last action, we will investigate. Oh yeah, we got one resource. Then we will investigate again with the Thieves' Kit. And I'll use one of the backstabs. 0, finally we got the clue. Last clue, so next round we hopefully can get moving. Okay, that is that round. We'll go to upkeep. We draw another Thieves' Kit, and it is the upgraded one, so we probably want that into play as fast as possible. And we get a resource, so that is that round. Let's go to the next round. We add a doom, 5 of 8. Encounter card is Hanging on the Edge. Test agility 3. If you fail, take 2 damage, lose control of each expedition asset you control, placing it at your location, and move to the location directly below. That we don't want to happen. We are 5 versus 3. We'll go 6 versus 3. Zero. We pass. Okay. We'll move. We lose all of our clues. Another 2 clue location, that's annoying. After you move to snow-covered crag from the location below it, exhaust each asset you control. It doesn't matter. Let's investigate. 5 versus 2. +1. And we get the resource and we'll investigate again. 5 versus 2. Frost token. 5 versus 3. It is a 0. We get the last clue from here, 2. That is our turn. No enemies will go to upkeep. Take 1 damage and this goes underneath here. Okay, 3 damage taken. And actually 3 horror taken too. And we gain a resource. So that is that round. Let's go to the next round. We had a Doom. We are at 6 of 8, so we are running out of time. Encounter card is Ice Shaft. We'll just test it. 5 versus 3. Where are all the willpower tests? Elder Sign, we pass. Okay, we will move to the next location. Spending the clues, please be. Oh, it's not 2 clues again. After you move to the steep incline from a location below it, take 1 damage. Okay. We'll play the Better Thieves Kit. And last action, we will investigate. So we are 6 versus 2. It is a 0. We succeed by 2 or more, so we gain actually 2 resources and gain 1 clue. And that is our turn. No enemies will go to upkeep. We draw, take a lily, discard 1 card random from your hand. What could it be? It's one of the gods. And we gain a resource. That is that round. Let's go to the next round. We add a Doom. So this is actually the last round of the game. So we are not making it to the summit, but we'll try to get to the next location. So yeah, of course we find this constricting elder thing. So Hunter, it has 1, 2, 3 health. We cannot move to the location above us, but we'll just evade. Nothing to commit to the test, so we are 5 versus 2. -2. We'll evade it. We'll investigate using the Thieves Kit. We are 6 versus 2. 0. We'll get the clue and we'll move out of this location. Up here. Deep Drifts. 1 Shroud. Forced. After you move to Deep Drifts from a location below it, discard the top 3 cards of your deck, draw each weakness. Okay. Yeah, we were never gonna make it to the summit, but at least we got quite far. And we discard the top 3 cards of our deck, draw each weakness, no weaknesses. We really would have wanted to see Leo De Luca this game. We were really struggling with the resources, so that is that. No enemy actions will go to upkeep. We draw Take one horror. Okay, we'll take one horror. At least one less Tekelili in our deck for the next scenario. And gain a resource. So, I'll just go through the motions here. So, we'll go to the next round. We add one Doom here. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So, if one or more investigators have resigned, proceed to resolution 1, otherwise proceed to resolution 2. Okay, let's see. Resolution 2. So, in your campaign log record, the team found another way through the mountains. Each investigator earns experience equal to the victory X value of each card in the victory display. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 victory. Cross off each card tile in the supplies recovered section of the campaign log. So we lost this. That's annoying. Okay, well, it is what it is. And in the expedition team section of the campaign log, record the amount of damage and horror on each partner asset in play. Proceed to interlude 2, Endless Night. So Endless Night, we'll resolve that off camera, but yeah, that was a fast one, but still we ran out of time. So that's Arkham Horror for you. I think I drew like 4 auto-fails in this scenario, a couple of Elder Signs, but yeah, at least we defeated the Terror of the Stars and got almost to the top. So we got some experience to level up our deck a bit before the next scenario, but yeah, that was to the Forbidden Peak scenario with the limited card pool Kymani Jones deck. Hope you guys liked this playthrough. Thanks for watching, and until next time.